Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So for today's video, I'm going to be taking you through my planners. I apologize because I meant to give you guys an updated look on these like a month ago, but we all know that didn't happen. So two things I want to start off by saying I am still using my DIY financial planner, which I do not have in front of me. I'm also still using the little yearly calendar. Well, it's technically monthly, but it goes for like 2 years. And I actually have that stored in here right now. So to start off, I am primarily still using my chunky planner right here, which we all know I love this thing to death. And then I'm actually using my Filofax original, but I'm using it for something different. So I'm going to get into the chunky planner in a minute, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys some of the things I've really been enjoying using. So this is a sticker book that I picked up from Target recently from the Dollar Spot. And there's a lot of cute stuff in here. I've been trying to use stickers a little bit more often in my planning just because I find that it makes it a little bit more fun. So there's that one. A lot of these I've had for quite a while now, like since last year or the year before, but this is the Mambi Planner Basics in the mini. This one is the Mambi Tiny Stickers, whatever. I recently got this one within the last month from Michael's on sale, or on clearance, I should say. And it's just the Choose Happy Mini. Excuse me. I've also had this one, which is just the farmhouse version. And then this was another one that I did pick up on clearance. And they're just called stickers. So I've really been enjoying using those in my day-to-day planning. But I wanted to show you guys, first of all, what I'm using the original for. And yes, I did reach my goal of getting a new camera. So I'll talk about that in a separate video. But this is, sorry, you can see my garbage. So real life, y'all. Let me move that out of the way so it's not distracting. But this is what we're dealing with. A lot of this tends to stay the same. I just have this little Project Life card that I've had for over a year now. I don't know. I like the quote. In here, I actually keep like spare cards. So if there's a credit or a debit card that I'm not using right now for whatever reason, or maybe I just want to leave it at home, I will actually keep it in here. And then this was actually part of a little mini coupon organizer from the Target Dollar Spot a while ago. So you guys have seen some of this before. This was just like a DIY kind of dashboard thing that I had made. And I can't remember where I got any of my dividers from because it's literally been so long since I've talked about them. But in this section, I have my little bill tracker. So I like to kind of see how things fluctuate, especially with like electric and utilities. So I haven't updated it for February just yet, but that is on my list, excuse me, of things to do. And I did have to take some things out of here, obviously, because they're very much sensitive information. So I have a couple of account usernames and passwords that I keep in here. And also how much I owe for my student loans. This section is kind of just like a home section, if you will. So this is just the recipe that I use to make my homemade laundry detergent. And then this section is actually where I keep my contacts. So I don't have every single one from my phone in here because that would take me forever. But, you know, just the people I talk to most often, the people I contact most often, and then all of my doctors' offices and, you know, that kind of stuff. And then in this last section, just have a couple, well, okay, one blank page, and then most of this consists of stamps. So that's pretty much what this entails. If I have to send mail or a card or whatever, or I'm running out the door, I will generally just come to this and take out whatever it is that I need. Okay, I don't know whose car alarm just went off, but hopefully it was not mine. Okay, so now we're getting into my favorite, which is my chunky planner. I still have this, and you guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I've had this for years and years, and I still love it so much. I have my channel art, because I love it. And then I did do a little, you know, DIY, like some dashboards. So for me, I wasn't really planning on having a word of the year. This is just something that I'm working on for myself, which is giving myself grace. And I'm also trying to be grateful for what I have. So there's like this really nice plastic overlay that came with one of my Filofaxes. But just pretty simple. And then some, you know, stuff out of the Bible that I really like. And just some other things that you guys have probably seen before in my planners, but that I still really like, especially the whole when you get disappointed, get reappointed thing. That has gotten me through a bunch of hard times, believe it or not. So I did actually put my goals in here, and this by far is not all of them, but I really wanted to actually write them down. And like I said, this is not all of them. I still have to add in the rest, but I'm happy to say that I'm already reaching, like I've already reached at least 2 of my goals. I still have a long way to go, but the fact that it's only mid-February and I've already done that is very, very cool in my opinion. These are just things that I'm trying to remind myself I am leaving them behind, and trying to pay off my student loans, which is why they're on here. But yeah, I'm in the process of doing a diet overhaul right now. I ordered the Whole30 diet book, like not the diet book, the recipe book. So I'm going to be trying my hand at that, and we will see, because my diet is absolute trash. And I think that I have sensitivities towards some things, but we'll get into that in a separate video. So this is what I've been using for my monthlies. These were from the Target Dollar Spot, like, 3 years ago now? And I bought a huge stack, but I've never really used them until now. So I do still have January up, just because I like to refer back to some of the dates. And then obviously I have the current month. So once we get into March, I'll leave February up and take down January. And then you can probably tell, but I did make this myself. It just says, give yourself grace. I do have my weekly tasks. So I don't actually write these out anymore, because I found that I'm very much capable of just doing them on autopilot, if you will. So I do just keep this so that I can refer back to it, but it's not a huge deal. And I did put a little H right there because it stands for home. And then on the back, these are just my other weekly tasks. So PF is for planner and financial stuff. And then you can kind of see like the evolution as I go through my dailies. I've honestly been using dailies just because, I don't know, I haven't really been feeling the weeklies. And you can tell there's like a huge gap in between the times that I've used this. And you can see, excuse me, like the differences between some of the days and whatnot. Oh, by the way, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably already know, but I do have a boyfriend now. So reached that goal a lot faster than I thought I would, but that's awesome. And right here, I have my running list of things that I need to do. Most of these are like appointments that I need to make. And these are all my appointments. So these are the ones from last year as opposed to the ones for this year. And I'll go through more of that with you guys in a separate video. But this was yesterday. This is today because I'm filming this on Friday. And I've just been leaving like little notes about like my boyfriend and, you know, taking the day off from work, things of that nature. And what I do is I will actually write in the day and the date at the top of each page, but I don't put the stickers on there until the day of, just because I find that, you know, I want to set it up differently. These are just all blank. And honestly, I'm just going to keep using the blank grid note cards because it's so much more convenient than me having to print stuff out. Like, if I could go the rest of my life without printing out any inserts, I would be the happiest woman on the planet. Okay, this section is more so for reference. So these are kind of all the things that I have to do for my finances. And then these are birthdays. And then this is just like a yearly at a glance calendar. These are tasks that I have to do for that month. I actually did all of the ones for January. I just didn't highlight them all. And then this was January. I haven't even filled out February yet. And I have all the way through probably past December, I would say. This last section is just notes. So I have a running list of things that I buy from Walmart, Aldi, and then also Sam's Club. These are just the different things that I have to keep up with. So it's divided up by planner and then also by each different brain dump that I have. This is my, what I like to call weekly reset. So this consists of absolutely everything. Planners, home stuff, financial stuff, all that jazz. And then these are just things that I want to keep on my radar. This should look familiar. These are just places that I'm, you know, taking notes on. And then these are just some notes that you guys have seen before. And then this last section really doesn't have anything. It just has like this cute little kitty page. And it also has this, which tells me, you know, how often I buy toilet paper, how often I have to buy Mochi's kibble and his litter. And then these are products that I would love to try that I always forget about. And I have this just to kind of protect my pages. And that's literally it. I don't keep anything in the pockets just because I will literally forget that there's stuff in there. But I apologize for the glare throughout the video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just kind of seeing how things are panning out with my planners. And I will definitely keep you guys updated. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. And I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye, guys.